As a black person, when you hear white people peddling white supremacy talking points, that's one thing, right? But you can look at them and go, white people doing white people-ish, right? But it's a lot more different when you see a black person or black people peddling white supremacy talking points. It's a different feeling entirely. It hits harder and deeper when you as a black person have to watch another black person just acting a coon. It's insane the length some of our brothers and sisters are willing to go to in the pursuit of white acceptance and validation. Literally anything and anyone they are willing to throw under the bus just so they can, get acceptance by these people, just so their little coins can keep rolling in. It's quite unfortunate really that we have people in our communities that are willing to do and or say anything just so they can get picked by white people. And that brings us to this video that was sent to me yesterday by a brother named Mark. Shout out to Mark for sending this video in. So now I'm just going to let the clip roll and I'll meet you guys after.
Asian people played a significant role in building this country. Who built this country?
They left their country to come here.
Do you not think that black people played a significant role? Do you not think that African Americans played a significant role in building this country?
No.
How could you? Oh, okay. All right. Well, do you think white people are better than black people? Let's just get right to it. Do you think white people are better than black people?
Better in the sense that...
What, better in what sense?
I'm about to tell you. That they create and black people destroy.
Holy crap, dude. Oh, my God. You have black employees. How do they sit here and listen to you peddle this garbage?
It's the truth.
What a garbage perspective, Jesse.
You think black people are better
There's no way you actually believe this.
So then
there is no way you're honest. You think, as a black man, that white people are better because black people destroy?
In the sense that they build and black people destroy.
Keep your head up. But for butts and a few other butt-licking, boot-licking, buck-dancing niggas, somebody has to call these niggas out. But some of you are so connected to them, or you want something from them, or you want favor from them, or you want to be recognized by them. If you don't stand up for the liberation of our people, then to hell with any nigga. I don't care who he is or where he is, to hell with him if he won't stand up for the liberation of our people.
When I first saw this clip, my first thought was, what in the Candace Owens is going on here? Because you see, I know this brother by name, Jesse Lee Peterson, right? I know him by name, I know him by face, and I know him by, oh, he's a Christian conservative. That's basically all I know about him. I have not taken time to look into his work and what he's done. So I really do not know what he's really about like that and what his points of view is. So I would hate to judge a man from just one video, but I think it's pretty safe to say we know right now from this clip exactly where he stands when it comes to how he feels about black people and how he feels, in my opinion, about himself. Because you definitely have to hate yourself for you to get to that point where you bring the achievements of your people to nothingness just so you can pander to white people. Like, this man is so far gone and lost in the sauce, he got a white guy fighting for African Americans. Man is so lost, even the white guy is confused. He can't believe this man is saying the things he is saying. Like, this man literally sat up there and said black people destroy, they don't build. History says different though. Like, they were flourishing black towns. Towns, plural. Black people freaking had Black Wall Street. Was it black people who tore those towns down? Was it black people who set fire on them and drowned them, turned them into lakes? If we want to look at history and find out who's destructive, it's not black people. And when black people move into towns and white people decide to move out and said town starts going down, it's not because black people are destroying the town, it's because those towns tend to start not getting funding for maintenance and stuff. But we know this man knows all of this though. This is not coming from a place of ignorance. This is not coming from a place of, oh, lack of education or something. This is coming from a place of, I don't care what the history says. I don't care what is true. I'm going to go on with my white talking point, my white supremacist talking point, because that's what gets me my money. You know, I want these white people on my side. I don't care. I'm going to say and do whatever it is I need to do and say to get my bag.
You know what I want to do? I want to become a doctor and psychologist so that I can properly diagnose our people that have this coon chip. It's a mental illness. This inability to see who the fuck you truly are is a mental illness. But a mental hospital that is specifically designed for the coons of our communities needs to come into existence. And if it's gonna take my hard-earned money and education and time to create it so that we can move forward, I will. Because because the lengths that some of you go to defend these things that will slaughter you without thinking twice, without even feeling bad, is crazy to me. You will never be white. Read my mouth. You will never be white. Know that and no peace.
F them black people. I would run them over anytime I need to because, you know, the bag's more important. These kind of black people are the most dangerous. Like, my goodness, how many of them do we have in our communities? Why does it seem like the number is going up daily? Every day I open my eyes and it's like we're discovering a new coon. This man sat down there and with his full chest, he said no, that African Americans did not play a significant role in helping build America. African Americans did not only play a significant role in helping build America, African Americans played a significant role in helping the rest of the world. Because the majority of inventions we use today globally was invented by African Americans. From our dustpan to our mop to our traffic lights to gas masks to sanitary pads to lawnmowers to ice cream scoops to automated elevator doors. And the list goes on and on. But if you want to go further back enough, African Americans have been building America since over 400 years ago. They have been building America since all the way back during slavery. Against their will, yes, but they built America nonetheless. African Americans have not only put in a lot of blood, sweat and tears to help build America, African Americans have put in a lot of blood, sweat and tears to help give us some necessary facilities that we use and enjoy today. So for this man to sit up here and say all of these things he's saying, not only is it painful to listen to, it also is disrespectful to his ancestors and the people that came before him. His ancestors did not go through slavery, fight during the civil rights movement, do all of that so he can get to the point he is now to be doing this thing that he's doing. His ancestors did not die for all of this. Is this what the people who came before him toiled, bled and died for? This is so disgraceful. I must tell you guys, I am so disappointed. I get so disappointed whenever I come by people like this in our community. I never would understand the people who are so desperate about getting accepted and validated by white people. Like, I never would understand the people we have in our communities who are willing to throw us under and parade us in a very negative light if it would mean them getting some coins from these people. Like, people are willing to do anything, sound stupid, throw their own into a burning fire just so they can get the bag. Some of them are even willing to dumb themselves down for all of this. They are willing to parade themselves looking stupid, looking like a fool and acting like a fool, just so they can achieve all of this. And I'm like, can these people sleep at night knowing fully well that all of this they are doing is very wrong? Because they know what they are doing is wrong, but they push on steadfastly anyways. And they do all of this for a group of people who would never fully accept them. Yes, they get accepted now to an extent because they are saying the things they want to hear. I agree with what Sis said earlier. Definitely mental health issues. And it's about time we start treating it as such, because this is not normal in any way, shape or form. It's not. Because there is no way in hell you can be sane and know all of the things you know, all of the things that both history and present events shown us, or is showing us rather, English. There is no way you'd know all of this and you still be acting like this. It's not just possible. There is something wrong somewhere. And the fact that we have these people everywhere globally in the Black African community, you don't find these coons only in the African American community. No, they are here on the continent, they are in the Caribbean, they are everywhere. unfortunately for us all. And I don't know what exactly we would have to do to cure this disease, because it's a disease. I don't know what we'll have to do to get our people to the point where they love themselves enough to know better than to do this, to know better than to participate in such activities where you are, tossing your own people aside. For what? For coins, for stipends, for white validation. At the end of it all, I feel like self-love is exactly the ingredient that these our Kun brothers and sisters are lacking, because there's no way in hell that if you love yourself and your people that you would be participating in such sick activities. It's not possible. But guys, what do you think? I want to hear your thoughts down below in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching, and of course, as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.